Nobody here. You get a notification?
Mm-hmm.
You did.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking awesome. Hey, there's the wife. Only person in the fucking room. Everybody's probably sleeping. Nobody's up this late. Nobody's up this fucking late. Wait, two people in the motherfucking room.
Oh, man.
CSD UFO updates. What's up, brother? What's going on? Good to see you, my man. How's life treating you? Yeah, it's been a long time, brother. Doing a live feed from a new location. Got a new house. Living in a new house. We moved finally. Got out of the house we were living in. Living in a nice neighborhood. Got my own little balcony upstairs here. Nice backyard. Doing good, doing good. Drinking some L4. Loco. One beer a day to keep the doctor away. Or so they say. I had to get away from that other house, man. It was getting crazy, man. It was just too much fucking like ghost and shit. Like there was just some demonic fucking spirit that was looming over that house that was just unbelievably crazy. And I'm kind of hoping it didn't follow me here, man. I don't know if it had anything to do with extraterrestrials or not, but I had my share of, extraterrestrial related stuff too as well. No, I'm not in New York City. I'm in a suburb of Buffalo, New York. It's New York State, but not New York City. I'm in a place called Tonawanda. It's right on the outskirts of Buffalo, to the north of Buffalo.
Why did your thing say Sundowner?
Strip club.
Is that where
Sundown.
we are?
Yeah, that's where I am. Sundown Strip Club. I'm stripping. I'm a Chippendale. Howdy. What up, B? What's going on, my
Yeah,
man?
I see the.
How you doing?
Everybody got it.
If you put your light on me, like your flashlight on, and like face it towards me, you'll be able to see me better. You see what I'm saying? There we go. That's what's up right there. What up, B? Busy B, what up? We moved, B. We no longer live in that house we were living in the projects.
We have a house.
Actually have a house, not an apartment. Upstairs, it's downstairs and upstairs, but bedrooms upstairs. Got the little fucking patio. You know what I'm saying? Got a nice little yard, but
Decks off
the
right
house
there.
over there was getting too crazy. You know how I was dealing with a lot of spirits and stuff. Well, there was fucking demonic spirits that somehow got into the house,
Almost broke my arm.
and they were causing me to fucking do crazy shit. They were causing the kids to do crazy shit, my wife to do crazy shit, just all of us to do crazy shit, man.
I almost broke my arm.
They were like taking over our bodies and like, jumping from soul to soul. It was fucking nuts. It all started one night when I heard my wife's son, her youngest son. I heard an exorcist type voice at 3 o'clock in the morning coming from the living room where her son was sleeping. Like just the most creepiest, eeriest, devilish, satanic voice I've ever heard. And then I heard her son. Her son answered the voice and said, "No, you're not gonna make me do this again. I'm not doing it tonight." And I was like, "What the hell was that?" And ever since then, crazy shit's been happening, man. I've been sleepwalking in the middle of the night. I'll just find myself standing in the kitchen, staring at like the cabinets, and then all of a sudden, something will grab me from the back, and it'll run me and throw me into a wall head first. Like I cracked my head open. I was getting lumps and bruises all over my face and my head. It seemed like every night something was taking over my body. Like I would sleepwalk. I'd go to sleep in the room, and I'd wake up in like the furnace room or something. And then before you know it, I was running headfirst into the furnace or a wall. And one night I actually was went to sleep in the bed, and I don't remember anything, but my wife said in the middle of the night, I had these devilish look in my eyes, and I was wide awake, and I was standing, like, I was on top of her, and I was like grabbing her arm and trying to pull her arm out of the socket, and her bad arm that she just had surgery on. And I don't remember fucking doing none of this, but guess I was trying to hurt her, and I have no recollection of this. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's some kind of demonic force or demonic presence that was at that house, like paranormal activity shit. Because literally, one night a DVD, lifted up. I had a little bit of weed on the DVD, and I was getting ready to roll a joint, and the DVD in front of both me and my wife lifted up off my dresser, levitated in the air, and then threw itself at the back wall behind my dresser, about 100 miles an hour. Boom! It hit the wall. All the weed went flying behind my dresser, all over the floor. It was scattered everywhere. And shit was crazy, man. Just crazy shit it had been happening in that house. Every night it was something different. And I thought it was this chain I was wearing that was from World War II. Her grandfather gave it to her father, my wife's father, and I ended up getting it, but it was taken off a German soldier. After the German soldier was killed, her grandfather actually took the chain off of his neck and brought it back to the States. It's a big old chain, and it opens up. It's a cross, and it opens up, and it's got a secret compartment in there, and it says from Germany and everything on it. I thought it might have been that, but so I was taking it off, and things were still happening after I took it off. Michael Cinar, what's up, brother? How you been? Good to see you, my man. But yeah, strange demonic presences were were at the old residence, our old house where we were staying every night. I'd find myself waking up in a different room, standing up straight, and then something would take me by the back or by my shoulder, and it would run me like something was taking me and running me and throwing me like into walls. I got thrown into a mirror one day and cracked a mirror, cracked my head. I was bleeding from my head. Woke up with a huge lump on my head. Um, One night I was standing up in the kitchen, just standing up straight, and it was like somebody just decked me or clotheslined me, and I fell face first on the floor. Boom! Fucked up my shoulder. Like, this was a spirit that was able to actually have physical contact with me and the rest of the people in my house, and it was jumping from my body to other people's bodies. It affected my wife's son. It was almost like The Exorcist with him. He was like talking to a demonic voice one night at 3 o'clock in the morning. And every time something would happen in the house where I'd wake up in a different room and get thrown into a wall, it always seemed to be between the hours of 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. I know they call that the witching hour or whatever, but it was always between 3 and 4. And I had a lot of extraterrestrial type shit that was happening to me. I seen a shit ton of UFOs in the past like 6 months, right over my house, in the middle of the night type shit. And one night there was actually a gray in my house. My wife was up, I was up, and this thing was like playing games with me. Like, I was sitting there talking to my wife, and all of a sudden I looked out the bedroom door into the hallway, and there was a gray. He peeked around the corner of my bedroom and looked into my bedroom. It was a fucking gray alien. He looked right at me, and when he seen that I seen him, he quick popped his head back around the wall so I couldn't see him again. And then he ran down the hallway, and I told my wife, "Did you see that?" She said, "No. What are you talking about?" I said, "There's a fucking alien in our house." I chased down the hallway after him. He ran into the living room, and a bunch of shit fell over in the living room as he fucking was trying to hide or whatever. And he just like vanished into thin air. And I never seen him again. But I know what I seen. I wasn't under the influence of any drugs or alcohol that night. And
That night.
well, that night, yeah, it wasn't. And it was between the hours of 3 and 4. And the fucking thing was in my house. It was a great. I've heard, demonic ghosts, demons, whatever spirits can portray themselves as anything they basically want. So it could have been a spirit, or it could have been the devil, pretending to be an alien. I don't know. But the fact of the matter is I seen a gray in my house. and he was playing peekaboo with me outside of my bedroom fucking door, and it was fucking crazy shit. I wasn't scared though, you know. I tried chasing after him. You know, I wanted to fucking talk to him. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to get answers. You know, I'm not afraid of aliens in the least bit. You know, I'm curious. I want to talk to him. I want to figure shit out. But we since moved to a different location. You know, I'm living in a new house. It's not an apartment no more. We actually live in a house. You know what I'm saying? I got an upstairs bedroom with a fucking patio with a deck. You know what I'm saying? So things are looking up. You know what I'm saying, my man? Things are looking up. So far, I haven't had any bouts. I've been sleeping really good lately. I haven't been waking up in the middle of the night, sleepwalking, nothing. I have had stuff happen since being here, so I think something might have followed me here. But this house is real godly. There's Jesus statues, there's Jesus pictures, there's God and Jesus all over this house, everywhere. You know, there's holy water in every corner. But I have had stuff happen here. Has been stuff that flew off the shelves at me. Um, in the basement, the washing machine has been turning itself on and off. TVs have been turning themselves on and off, and volume has been going up and going down, shit like that. So there still is paranormal activity. So whatever it was did follow me to this house, but it's almost like the good spirits, like Jesus and shit, is like battling the demonic spirits, and they haven't been able to take a hold of me yet since being here. There are lots of guns here. There's probably anywhere between 20 to 30 firearms in the house that I'm living in. There's everything from AR-13s to AK-47s to 22 rifles to 38 snub-nose revolvers. And I'm kind of worried that I hope nothing happens, because when I tried breaking my wife's shoulder at the old house under a demonic trance, I'm kind of worried, I can get a hold of a gun and maybe shoot her and not realize I'm doing it, and then I'll end up going to jail for the rest of my life because of something the demonic spirit did. And it makes me wonder sometimes if there's more people incarcerated in jail for murders that they committed that they had nothing to do with or didn't realize they were doing because they were under the influence of some demonic presence or something. I don't know, but I know they were in my house. I know that. So we had to get out of there for the most part. It does follow you. Stay strong. They will leave. I'm hoping you're right, Pizza. This house is all godly, though, man. Like I said, there's holy water in every corner. Um, it's my aunt's house. She's works for the church. She, goes to church every day. She's just, got holy water everywhere. She's got Jesus statues, pictures, prayers all over the wall. This house is nothing but good. So, I'm hoping they do leave, because I had enough. I've been physically hurt on numerous occasions. I have physically hurt my wife on numerous occasions. I don't know if the alien I seen that night was actually a demonic spirit portraying itself to be an alien because they know I like aliens. So maybe they were, I don't know. Because I heard they can actually do that. I don't know how true that is, but I heard they can actually do that. Pizza, you probably even know more than me about that subject. I heard they're able to do, portray themselves to us as anything. You know what I'm saying? They can portray themselves to us as a fucking goat, a dolphin, a fucking elephant, an alien, a person, so on and so forth. Glad to hear, Cap. Looks like you are on a good path. Yeah, I'm trying to. We had to get out of that house, though, man, because, you know, it was bringing me downwards, man. I was depressed all the fucking time. I'm still drinking, but, not as much. I was drinking every fucking day living in that house, damn near. I started doing drugs again, and fucking, it got bad. So I had to get out of there. Since then I've been good. I'm back on the right track and shit, so hopefully it stays away. That's all I can hope for, you know what I'm saying? All I could do is have faith, that this thing will leave me alone. I don't know how or what brought it into my house. That's what I'm most curious about. I really want to know how this thing got into my house. I want to know how it got into my house. I want to know how it got there. I want to know who brought it there, how it got there. You know, we were seeing spirits on the live feed, if you guys can remember, over my shoulder in the kitchen and stuff. We caught a couple spirits on video during some of my live feeds. They do. I wouldn't say I know more, but I have experienced a lot. You need to recognize your signs. They will tell you who they are. It's not paranoia either. Well, they're demonic.
Corner by you.
Pizza. They're very demonic because they were talking to my wife's son, and in a demonic exorcist type voice, and the son was actually answering the thing at 3 o'clock in the morning, saying, "No, I'm not going to do that again." Like her son was basically telling this thing, "No, I'm not doing it again." And we asked him the next morning, Benny, do you remember talking to something last night? Whatever, blase blase. And he had no recollection of what we were talking about. And he actually got quite pissed off. He's like, "I'm not crazy."
Run.
He's like, "I'm not crazy." You know what I'm saying? He got quite pissed off. So I don't know. But I know this thing has hurt me. It's physically hurt me. It's possessed me to physically hurt my wife. So it's actually physically took over my body, leaped into my body, took me over, and actually got me on top of my wife and tried breaking my wife's arm that she just had surgery on. So
Suffocating you with a pillow.
I woke up and my wife was crying her eyes out, in so much pain. And I was like, "What's the matter?" And she's like, "Get away from me. I'm scared of you." She was like physically scared of me. She was ready to leave me and divorce me because she was crying, and she thought I wanted to hurt her. And I would never hurt a woman, or especially my wife, in a million years. So, like I said, I had no recollection of any of this that even happened. She told me, and I had no idea what the hell happened. I don't remember a thing. I thought I was sleeping, but I guess I wasn't. And it's always between 3 and 4, man.
And your eyes are just like black.
My eyes were black.
Yeah.
She said my eyes were black at the time. Yeah, it took me over, man. It was fucking, and it's always between 3 and 4, the witching hour, man. It's fucking nuts. I'll be right back, guys. Have the wife entertain you. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna not entertain. I don't entertain very well. I don't know where he's going. He's running away from home. I don't know where the camera is. How are you guys? There you are. Oh man. Got my blanket up on the porch so my creepy neighbors can't see us. See the blankets? We have creepy neighbors behind us. They're really weird. I got a new car too, guys. I got a Kia. No, I still have the truck. It's at my dad's house. I want to fix it. I love my truck. Yeah, I got, it's a Kia um, Sonata or something. Oh, we're trying. We were at the point where we were going to have a priest come to my house. There was a time I woke up with him. He had a pillow over my face. Why would it make him want to hurt me? I know. I'm still a little afraid. I'm up half the time worried about my cancer being back. And then it feels like I have to be afraid to watch out for my life sometimes. I know it's not him trying to hurt me. I know that for a fact. I mean, it hasn't happened since we moved. Let's see. Where's the comments? Mark, type something. Marky Mark, type something. Where did Mark go? I want to see if he's a moderator, because I clicked it. I don't know where he is or what happened. He disappeared. Oh no, the aliens got him. That's supposed to say Rain B. Apparently my brain cancer is causing me to misspell. Where'd he go? I don't know where he went. My son's about to be 21 years old. I feel like an old fucking lady. Oh my god. Looking at my awning on my porch. Just had it put up 2 days ago. It's a long way down there. Whoa. How's your weather been, B? How's your weather, Pizza? Anyone? Anyone? Going once? Going twice? Not told. 103. Oh my god. We're back in, like, cold ass shit. We're back in fucking winter state time. Yesterday was the first time we had rain in months. But it literally rained from morning to night, and the shit was like freezing fucking cold rain on top of 40 degrees outside. So it was like winter all over again here. Today was 45 and windy. So I don't know where our spring is. I don't think we're getting one. Buffalo's got 2 seasons, winter and summer. If it's not freezing fucking cold, it's really hot. That's insane. How's your garbage tote doing, B? Yeah, Pizza said it was 103 degrees there. Holy fuck. Do you have a pool, Pizza? Oh, that's terrible. I think my husband disappeared. The aliens might have got him. Finally started physical therapy for my arm. And you guys get the COVID shot? Damn, can that float up on my shores? Why not, pizza? Mark, you're blue. I found him.